don't need a high-end designer or a lot of money to get a luxe look. Be your own interior designer.
This is Affordable Interior Design, the podcast.
Here's your host, Betsy Helmuth.
My next question comes from Vanessa. Vanessa writes from Virginia, Betsy, how do you choose a color palette for a bathroom remodel? I know you suggest starting with an inspiration piece like a rug, but what is a good inspiration piece in a bathroom? A shower curtain? Maybe artwork? Also, do the colors in a bathroom need to coordinate with the nearby rooms? Thank you for all the great content. So let's get clear, Vanessa. What are you looking to choose? You mentioned a bathroom remodel. So I'm assuming that you're looking to choose tile, a vanity cabinet, light fixtures, a mirror. That's what I'm thinking. For those kind of foundational pieces, those renovation pieces that you don't want to change out for the next 15 years, I recommend choosing something neutral. So I would look to the other architectural places in the home, the kitchen, the other bathrooms, because you want the kitchen and the bathrooms to all feel symbiotic, to all feel cohesive, like they belong in the same house, even though you're not using the exact same materials. So say I did a gray marble backsplash in the kitchen. I might think about doing a small gray marble hexagonal tile in the bathroom. And then maybe I would do like a elongated gray subway tile on the walls. And maybe I would do a very pale kind of blue white for the paint above the tile on the wall. This is just like a scenario I'm spitballing with you. But say that you did like a bright navy island in the kitchen. Well, maybe I would do some kind of decorative border with the tile in the bedroom or bathroom, that brings out that navy, or using like some kind of smaller tile on the floor that may have elements of navy to kind of tie in those rooms and make sure I'm carrying something I'm really excited about throughout the house, but using it in different ways. Now, maybe I understood your question incorrectly. Maybe what you meant to say is that the tile, the cabinetry, the mirror, it's all just how I want it. And I'm picking out new bath mats, new shower curtain, new artwork. In that case, I would first look to the architectural finishes that are there. Are they giving me any cues as to go gray or beige, as to go blue or green? Is there anything that I can work with in the space to kind of be my jumping off point? The next thing I think about is, what is this bathroom adjacent to? If it's an ensuite, whether it's in a guest room or the primary bedroom, I like the colors in the bathroom to reflect the colors in the room that it's attached to. So in other words, I just did a girl's room in Westchester in Chappaqua, and she had an ensuite bath. Now in the main room, her colors, her 30-60-10, she had like these drapes that were pre-existing that had lemons. So her 60 was like a pale kind of French blue. And then her 30 was the lemon yellow. And her 10% was that kind of very pale leaf green. In the bathroom, I turned it on its head. I made the pale leaf green the 60%. I kept the lemon yellow the 30%, and I made that French blue the 10%, so that the two rooms really relate to each other. I feel like I'm in the same space, and essentially I am, but I've used them in different doses so that the two rooms do not feel so identical or matchy-matchy. If this is a powder room that's just on the main floor, it's not directly off of the kitchen, it's just in the hallway, you can really do what you want. I never, ever, ever base the theme off of a shower curtain, because shower curtains are something that you'll probably change out pretty often when one gets gross or just tattered or stained from your hand pulling it back and forth and back and forth. I also would never do the color palette based on a bath mat. Bath mats also get a lot of wear and tear, and you'll probably be switching it out every 1 to 2 years. Same with the towels. By process of elimination, that means that I would use the artwork in the bathroom as that inspiration for my color palette for the shower curtain, towels, and bath mat. Vanessa, I've solved all your problems. No matter the scenario, I've just given you a wealth of answers. I hope that helped. A big thank you to Aton and the Embassy who wrote our theme song. A shout out to Catherine Heller who owns the podcast shop and is our editor extraordinaire. We also want to thank Ginny Sunasan and her team at the Savvy Podcast Agency for their help with our social, our YouTube channel, and so much more. We also want to thank Uploft, which is our parent company who supports this podcast. And lastly, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to you. Thank you so much for tuning in and for all your support.